5 years ago yesterday, Jose Bautista gave us one of the most iconic postseason moments of all time. An epic bat flip to cap off a go-ahead home run that would eventually send his team to the ALCS. Now, one of these days I want to do a full breakdown of that 7th inning because in my opinion, it is one of the best and most insane innings of baseball that I have seen in my life and likely one of the best of this millennium. However, in today's video, I want to honor the legacy of Jose's bat flip by talking about some of the most iconic playoff moments of all time. From Freeze's triple in 2011 to Luis Gonzalez's game-winning hit in 2001, and heck, even to Mike Brosseau's home run against the Yankees just last week. I want to talk about what all of these moments have in common, what make them so special, and why we remember them so far down the line. We're going to get into all of that and more in today's episode, but before we get into all of that, be sure to like this video and subscribe down below if you're new. It really helps us grow the channel. Also, if you're in the mood for more baseball content, be sure to check us out on our website, readthediamond.com. We post new articles every Sunday and Wednesday, and new videos every Monday and Thursday. Links to all of our content are in the description down below, or you can click this link in the upper right hand corner to check out all of our uploads. But for right now, let's get into it.
Into right, well hit. Back at the wall. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Berkman. Freeze has tied it. 7-7. Unbelievable.
Of course, when it comes to creating one of these iconic postseason moments, one of the most important factors is being in the right place at the right time to actually do something memorable. Now, given just how many factors are in a typical baseball game, it makes it almost impossible to predict what's going to happen, especially in the postseason. However, on very rare occasions, you'll see that the stars align and one man gets an opportunity to do something incredibly special. Just ask David Freese. Throughout most of his career, he was a good player. He was never the greatest on his team or anything like that, but he was a reliable starter, and he was mostly known as that. That was until one night in October of 2011 when he became a superstar and a legend overnight when he got the chance to make not just one iconic postseason moment, but 2 in the same game. The first came when he hit a 2-strike, 2-out triple to tie the game in the 9th, and the other came when he eventually walked the game off in extras and sent the World Series into the 7th game. By doing that, he became an overnight sensation and a lifetime legend in the city of St. Louis. And what you'll find about this moment, and basically every moment that we talk about in this video, is that they all revolve around one man. Yes, baseball is a team sport, but when it comes to iconic postseason moments like Freeze's, they usually belong to one man and one man alone, and it usually sticks with them for the rest of their lives.
Pitchers. Chapman, no regular lefty. 3-2. Brosseau sends one into left field. Gardner going back, and it is up and gone! Mike Brosseau has homered, and the Rays have a 2-1 lead.
But with all that being said, the most important part of these moments is not the man at the middle of them, but rather the story that surrounds them. And we got a great reminder of this just last week in the ALDS with Mike Brosseau's epic home run. Here's a guy who wasn't even drafted out of high school or college, and he had to work his way up through the bowels of the minor league system as the ultimate underdog. And now here he was in the most insane of situations, facing one of the best relievers in the game with both the game and the season on the line. And this is the same reliever that just a month prior threw a fastball at his head and almost started a brawl between their two teams. And you know that bad blood carried over into this at-bat. When he eventually hits that home run, of course it's an exciting moment. It's a go-ahead home run in an elimination game in the playoffs. But it's even more exciting because we know the story behind it. We know the backstory between these two teams and these two players, and you know exactly how much it means for him to be hitting that home run in that moment. Context matters. Baseball, more than anything, is a game of storylines. They're part of what makes this game so great, and that is a huge part of why these moments are so iconic and why we remember them for so long after the fact. Storylines are what make the game so special, and they are what make these moments so special to all of us.
The chance of a lifetime for Luis Gonzalez. 2-2, bottom of the ninth. Game 7 of the World Series. Bases loaded. Forward, center field. The Diamondbacks are world champions.
Here's the thing about storylines. When you give them enough time to grow, they eventually become lore. And that lore eventually becomes ingrained in the grand story that we tell about the game that we all love. They become the stories we tell to our kids and our grandkids years and even decades after the fact. I was 4 years old when Luis Gonzalez hit that single, and that moment has stuck with me for basically my entire life, and will continue to stay with me for pretty much as long as I live. For St. Louis fans, they're going to continuously remember David Freese's accomplishments in that Game 6 and Game 7 and tell that story for the rest of their lives. And for Toronto fans, well, they're always going to be telling the story about the day that Joey Bats unleashed that epic bat flip on the rest of the world. These are the moments that define our fandom as kids, as teens, and sometimes even as adults. And as fans, it feels good to relive all of these moments and all of those great memories that are associated with them. And it also feels good to share all of those things with other people. To answer your question why these moments always get remembered and get remembered for so long, you have to keep in mind that these are more than just moments. These are legends, and legends never die. But with all that being said, I pass things off to you now. What is your favorite postseason moment of all time and why? Let me know in the comments section down below. Our championship series recap is coming on Monday and around the horn, so be sure to tune in for that. But until then, I hope you have a great weekend out there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching this episode of the baseball vlog. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like this video down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, if you're in the mood for more baseball content, check us out on our website, readthediamond.com, or you can click the links on the left side of your screen to check out our latest uploads.